Oh man, remember when Batman
God.
fought Scorpion?
What a silly thing to say. Oh wait. What a big annotation.
Yeah? You can't do those anymore either.
No.
I
That's
mean,
probably the reason why.
this is the last chance I got, so
Oh, right. There's like a community thing. Crowd play.
oh yeah, it was like the crowd chooses the options or whatever.
Yeah. Well, there's like a problem with like latency though, so it's just kind of.
Oh, I mean, I want to prove that, you know, these other episodes will exist. Colors. What's the purple one supposed to represent?
Forget. Like the 70s? I don't know.
Oh, is this annotation not going away?
Yeah, to get rid of it.
Jesus.
So it chose an interesting time to do this because Telltale is no longer with us.
Oh yeah. Batman's gonna come in and be like, "Where are they?"
Also, this engine, I think it was like made for the Wii, and they
Oh,
they
right.
used it for years.
God, what was the first game they made with using this engine?
It was like Sam & Max.
Jesus Christ.
The the 3D one, not the Scum engine. They really made good use of the Scum engine.
This is the engine that they made Maniac Mansion for the NES on.
Get it open. On it.
So they're really good programmers.
You think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Is it me? Is the frame rate kind of bad?
Yeah, I was noticing that.
Well, it's only running on a PS4. I remember the PC port having a bunch of issues.
Christ.
Our mouth sinking.
Yeah, if that's reoccurring, we'll have to find a video.
There weren't a lot of options this thing.
The hell? Back! Get back!
Whoa!
Ah!
Yahoo!
Sort of got one of those just made like a droid sound.
Going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Okay, it wasn't the video, it's just the game.
I heard stories, you know.
It seems to lag every time it change scene.
Rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want
I'm guessing it's just the game.
Seen him? Yeah.
The engine is just like, oh god.
I see, this is why they call him the Joker. Oh good, it's blue.
Oh god. QuickTime events.
Yep.
Quote unquote gameplay. Huh? Wait.
Pretty-
People can't fly.
Well, apart from in Metropolis.
I'm still confused as to what's going on here.
Oh, he took his clothes off.
Bruce, you can't keep doing
That's
this.
an interesting gun that guy was carrying.
No one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. But it's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs.
Oh, gotta think.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
Is this Roger Craig Smith again?
I have no idea.
That's Batman, I forget.
The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
I like the dude, but he's also like the Batman you get when you can't afford Kevin Conroy.
I'm okay with them mixing up, you know, voice actors.
I don't know, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, if it's not Mark Hamill, it's not the Joker. Like, I don't fucking mind.
What was that?
I'm gonna ask Nim what gun that is so I can make these idiots in Payday.
Wait a minute, you're not supposed to be tied up.
I'm just gonna do a hostage trade.
Everything is so slow. It's like, that's not supposed to be in my leg. This is weird.
Why did he bother abseiling him? He's already tied up.
Yeah, right.
This D6 will get them. No, D20, sorry. Look like a cube. Oh,
Bye-bye.
oh. It's not funny when you think like it's their commands. Like, go up. The troll guys, go get it.
Look up, guys.
Oh, it's a saw, sorry.
I'm just gonna watch this.
Batman. Over there. Batman.
I'm not gonna react.
Take that, Batman, you fuck.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Oh man, I not to jump ahead, but the season 2 end on a cliffhanger because
Oh
that
no.
ain't that ain't happening. Surprised they got a season 2 of this, but anyway. That guy really would like. I'm trying to shut up with the payday references, but that was like really me on the saw, like, I'm dying here! It's just like, yeah, fucking, I almost got it.
Oh, they got the really strong minion here.
Yeah.
Oh, he has the gas mask, therefore he's the strong type.
Oh yeah.
He's prestiged.
There we go. I can't do this, I'm infamy level 20. Oh, for this. I don't even know what happened if like you didn't do it. So dumb.
Let's get a random lose animation, try again. I gotta say,
Yeah, like those Amiga game compilations.
I get the feeling that, this company kind of fell under for a reason. So I don't think these games are all that interesting. Like, after you played one, I feel like you kind of played them all.
Yeah, I did like, yeah, but that's pretty much it, yeah, because I like The Walking Dead Season 1. I thought The Wolf Among Us was great. But this, I think my biggest problem with this was, not to jump ahead in our video, but like, so The Walking Dead, you're playing as, what's his name, Lee. I don't know if he's a character from the comics or the show or whatever, but I don't know who that character is, so I can make choices as if he's like me, like an avatar.
Right.
Same with the Wolf Among Us. I don't know that character, so I don't necessarily know how he should behave. This is Batman. I know how he should behave, so making him act out a character is really weird, and it's just something I don't want to do. So you can either play as Batman and act normally, or you can have him act out of character, and it just seems really weird.
Yeah?
Like I'm too familiar with Batman because I know what he would do. I just bought a compilation of like Batman's quote best stories throughout his entire history. It's like his 75th anniversary deal.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like I know the character.
The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this.
Anyway.
Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up.
It's also the fact that I don't think there's a lot of actual, like, variety. Like, you get all these choices, but, like, what does it actually matter? Because aren't all the twists the same?
Gotta admit it though. You give a good
Well, I guess we'll find out because I sort of remember what happened to us. But
Tonight.
It's like, I kind of refuse to believe that the story can change enough to where...
they really don't.
Yeah.
None of the Telltale games changed that dramatically.
Bring it back.
And I don't really prefer this, like, choose your own story style, because it's like, I prefer to have just a coherent single story.
Yeah,
told
you'd
to me.
rather have one story that's like polished thoroughly.
Yeah, instead of a bunch of stories that are all just kind of like, well, you got
We
different
have to do-
dialogue.
We have to make this scenario now, even though it's not that good of an idea. Because I remember we eventually just started getting bored and then just started doing the dumbest options just to see them.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how different this will be. I'm assuming
Not
this
at all.
video is going to try and do things normally, but
Yeah.
Also, this is a lot more enjoyable to watch than it is to play.
Yeah, this thing's like the gameplay doesn't add anything to it, you know?
No, it's a pain. It's like you paid money for this experience, but you got to work for it.
Yeah, right? It's like it's all about the story, yet you have to sit there and play the story.
Yeah, like I like the choice part, but
I wouldn't be so sure.
I would like
did you
the
know they
choices if they
used
mattered. What the hell was that?
one
Alright,
of
this
those
is
jet things?
this is when like the drone craze was taking off, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Whee!
There's two of them. Okay, so
Batman.
then Catwoman is. That's right. They don't know who she is.
Well, they have to reestablish all the characters because they're all wildly different now.
Yeah.
Not so much Catwoman, I don't think, but
It's a little weird who's established and who isn't. This is implied to be at the start of his career, I guess.
what did you just throw?
Get out of here. The whatever she stole.
Oh, okay.
Why go to all that trouble?
Oh yeah, he uses the voice synthesis as well.
A myth.
It's the Japanese Batman, apparently.
You,
Oh, no.
huh, are flesh and blood.
It's-
Ow.
God damn it! I said don't shoot! No.
Wrong.
Wait, wasn't he?
Batman came up to me with a voice synthesis. I was just laughed like, really? Your voice isn't deep enough? You're gonna use that?
Compensating?
I'm Bruce Wayne. I'm Bruce Wayne. Where are they?
Also,
Alfred, this isn't working. They're not taking me seriously.
didn't he actually deflect a bunch of bullets from that guy earlier?
Maybe it just wasn't ready.
I guess.
Yeah, this engine was not made for this kind of scope.
Yeah.
I think they said they were going to upgrade to a new engine just when they went bankrupt.
Wait, hold on. He picked up how to use that thing pretty fast, considering it's not his, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, his stuff is blue. That was purple.
Right, yes. Color coordinates everything so he doesn't forget which is his.
He has post-it notes on his batarangs. I mean, he's always prepared, so he probably does use
Sounds wrong
post-it
about you
notes.
catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Awkward
Give
silence.
up. There's no way out.
The voice. What the fuck?
Damn.
So he dropped her, and then like she magically like grabbed him, and then he dropped her again.
Yeah, my neck, yeah.
Step out of the shadows.
See, those cuts would be so cool if they weren't like completely jarring and they didn't like freeze up every single time.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
We rendered like 6 people.
We had to use the Joker model here because didn't have enough. Nobody will notice.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
I figured this would run better on a console because like it's like an aging engine. They would have at least optimized it for a known quantity, but no, it looks even worse.
Yeah?
For too long, this city has
Oh
been
yeah,
filled with
and
corruption and greed.
really
Under
fucking
Mayor Hill's
built
authority. But I promise you, a vote for
Two-Face.
Harvey Dent
Yeah.
is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together,
Politician Harvey Dent,
stamp out
aka
the fire and
bodybuilder.
Save our great city.
I was so hyped for this as well. Like I was actually really excited for it.
Oh, I know.
If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would. Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Done.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne.
Yeah, those poses are really weird.
Thank you.
It's another thing that kind of takes you out of the story is whenever your like choices are just strange.
Together,
Hi, Bruce.
It took me like 10 seconds to come up with that one.
You tend not to notice as much when you're playing because you're trying to read them all, but like watching it, it's just weird.
Yeah.
This is the biggest mansion in Gotham.
Why is he
I
so
don't think you
big?
got lost on your way
That's
here.
such a weird interpretation.
Who are you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle.
So,
The sooner we make
he'll
eyes
be a
with
more
the villains,
intimidating
the
villain
sooner
because we
everyone
all know
will
where this is
know.
going.
Relax. It was important.
Because
Not
Two-Face
more
is sort of
than
like runs at
I
you and
know
tackles you
despise
and
things, and truth
punches.
be told, I do too.
What? A chance to show off your teeth and talk
Well, he
about
did in
yourself
Batman
and ruin
Forever,
your money?
obviously, so.
Say it ain't so.
It's called playing the game, Bruce. And tonight,
He's a dead ringer
it's
for
on
Tommy Lee
stage
Jones,
at
I'm just
City
saying.
Hall. No one came here tonight to
We
see
don't talk
me.
about that.
I want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
It shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your
Wait, what are
face
we talking about?
specifically with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent."
Politics.
We're the grease, they're the wheels.
Politics,
They're
kidney
rolling in
stone.
enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. So just put on your billionaire smile and don't punch anyone. A little liquid courage before facing your
Pretty sure
adoring
Bruce Wayne doesn't drink, but
This'll help you too, Bruce.
whatever.
Once I
There's
finish
there's been like
the engineer,
lines in various things where he's like
for funding my
pretending he's
campaign.
actually drinking apple juice and things
All
like
I
that.
need is a decent slogan.
You clearly just picked that up off the plate, so
I want to see Batman trying to fight crime while
For the
drunk.
record, I have not
Where are you? I don't know.
How about, our hope is in Harvey.
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said.
It's
Together,
not half
you and
good,
me,
but-
we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out
I forgot how much of this is like political bullshit.
yeah.
They try to do like the, you know, the Bruce Wayne side and the Batman side, but the Bruce Wayne side is like terribly boring.
Yeah, and there's very little Batman. Like the whole thing, that there's barely any Batman. It's way more Bruce Wayne, and I like Bruce Wayne as a character. I like that side of it, but it goes too far in that direction. Oh god.
I recognize that character. Yeah.
Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
The game's struggling because there's so many character models on screen.
I think it is, yeah. That cut, it really had a problem with that one.
It's definitely run better on my PC. Which isn't, yeah, it still ran poorly, but
You believe in Dent? We
Jesus.
believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like
I mean, you
you
don't need like a
this
super high frame rate for this
dangerous.
sort of game, but
Well, thank you.
This is really
But we're all
jarring.
here tonight because
It's not even about the frame rate. There's like that one cut that's like the
Yeah.
audio cut out for like a split second and just
Not just me.
I know what it is. It's the frame rate's inconsistent is the problem.
Yeah.
If it was
Right.
a solid 30,
Old families
it'd be
like
fine, but
ours
it
flock
like
together,
jumps up
you
and
know,
down.
like birds.
he looks like he's turning into No Face.
No, it's true.
Like, it's-
Zellerbach
he
are reminders
just-
of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr.
Yeah, they do that like sort of outline gimmick to make it look like a comic, but it's not working on his wrinkles.
Yeah.
It just looks like his face is melting.
Wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby.
He said a
forgetting
bad
golden
word.
Age? Seems you're getting cranky in yours.
Goddamn.
There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous
Well, I could try. I
mentality
mean,
to think so.
I mean,
That's how you get
I haven't got my voice
crazy
synthesis
like
on.
Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach.
Batman
Even
is
a spark
really
of
cool
hope
and
can
handsome.
An
we should
idealist
give
like
him $1
Frank
million
will
instead.
be broke before election day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city.
No, I'm not.
Doubt that.
No, I'm not.
And
I don't
don't
agree to
worry,
that.
I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to
That'll
Thomas
get
and
criminals
Martha
off the
Wayne.
street.
I
A
hope
better
the present
asylum.
will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city,
Just lock him up.
to be killed in a botched
But we should just
robbery
have,
in
like,
some
the-
alleyway.
just
It was terrible.
Death penalty. We should just have the Judge Dredd system.
It tragedy like that at such a young age.
Just establish your backstory again for the 20th time.
Deranged man had gotten the
This
right
isn't even
to
necessary.
lady. Well, I don't like to think.
Well,
of
I'm gonna
it
buy
as
this
this,
Batman game. I've never heard of this
and I'm sure you
Batman
don't
character
either.
though.
Well, thank you. I wish.
Thank
my
you for
parents
bringing that
could
up
be
for
here
no
sleeping with
reason.
you two.
And thank you
Duh.
for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way.
What?
What the?
Huh?
Did they put sponsorship messages in it?
I think the ads are supposed to get there.
Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night
alright.
of ringing endorsements.
Endorsements from, you know, I don't know, Nike, whoever's advertising on this right now.
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And
man.
reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This
Oh,
So you know, I told you about that annual thing that this coach has been around since like the 40s.
Right, right.
I didn't get a precise year, but she's that character's old, like way before the Tim Burton movie.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
She almost unmasks Bruce Wayne. There's a lot of like
We
a
can talk, but
a
nothing
woman
is-
journalist. How
Like
strange.
that? I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick.
Oh no, he's Batman, not the
Quite
chick.
the social event, Mr.
Oh,
Wayne.
come on now, so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing?
Let me think about
Enjoy your
that.
party before all the champagne runs out.
Just between us, politics bore the hell out of me. Many
Same.
words, not enough action.
Didn't think you were the type to get his hands dirty.
That is a very strange thing for Bruce Wayne to say.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar.
Do you think they put in that, like, X will remember that just to make you think that your actions actually matter?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because, like, how
It's,
many...
I find it weird that they would telegraph like this is important. You know, like it's
To
diverged.
clear alcohols, Bruce.
At the same time, like, what in the world could it possibly affect? Like, in most cases,
I
it just
don't
seems like a very throwaway line.
Master Bruce, but another.
I'm sure someone's like done like this big tree of every decision of what it does. I mean, it might just be like, oh, remember when you said that earlier, and that's it. That's
Carmine
the it.
Falcone?
Yeah.
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
God, I forgot about all the politics. Oh my god.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me
It's
in
like
the city.
30 minutes worth of this
This
fucking...
is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly. Maybe you can.
It's like the most boring Batman movie ever.
Inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me.
It's
work
also
it.
like several more hours long.
Bruce,
Ugh.
play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars.
Just drives them straight into the
I think I'll
hole.
take it.
This is my house. I live here.
Man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right.
I'm angry now. I'm happy now.
Thank you.
It's an interesting animation there. Angry face, happy face.
You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce, what
Okay, really?
I know
Okay.
who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Your guests will remember that.
Gentlemen,
See, I don't think you'd shake his hand.
be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
I mean, this is MK Ironfire. He's just all about, you know, villains and combat and all that.
My analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill. Hey, what's
private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a
Should
drink,
try them on.
Talk. I'll bring Bruce back to you soon.
We talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, I'll,
Remember that.
I'll get a drink or something. Christ.
I mean, Harvey will remember that. It just won't
Yeah,
affect the
well,
gameplay at
that's
all.
like Harvey, huh? Wants to make
It's
sure
just
the
like, you know, this is a
rules are
thing he will
followed.
not forget, but not that you, the player, will
But
ever know.
in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand?
Oh.
And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people,
It's interesting expression.
Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I.
Managed to
So
do
what do
pol-
Hey, we all carry the
politics
city
and
on
has
our
time to
broken
bench
backs.
press
Might
every
be
hour of
lighten
his
the
life.
load if we do
He's
so
bench
together.
pressing the entire city.
I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne.
I don't think anyone
Gives
is.
me a digestion. I got enough of
Beat
that
me
as
at
is.
pool and I'll leave.
So, let's talk relationship.
Quick time event pool.
Chalk this for me.
Choke my dick. Don't actually
I
do
can
that.
get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him.
I would hope so.
I mean, he caught it. He obviously did.
Imagine.
Just bounces off of him. Falcon didn't notice
All
that.
My friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected.
By hitting
Well, this is
balls
kinda like
at
a-
them.
That's why I came here.
This is like a turn-based game. Like it's gonna stop.
Hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent.
So which ball am I?
If need be.
Which
Between
ball's
your
Harvey?
business and
Which one's the
mine, I'm
police?
the
Oh, I'm a
big
bit
boy
confused
half
here.
the city. Now we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we should.
Harvey,
For
no.
Gotham, for our city.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil.
I mean, don't deal with the
You
devil.
listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation.
In your pants.
Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
Oh, that's a plot. I completely forgot about that. I forgot about most of this game.
See, I told you, it's a new experience.
Talk about my father.
My dad could kick your dad's ass.
Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me.
Whoa. People don't say no to me.
Sorry, very gassy. Blech.
I could do the voice without synthesizers.
Your guests.
Oh god, he's actually Batman.
I
Wait.
recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to
That'd been interesting to convince like the police the Falcone's Batman.
Hey,
They
your
arrest
buttons are
him.
nice, kid.
Wait, everyone's
Oh,
leaving?
I'm no longer interested
Yeah.
in buying the house.
Everyone got really bored of this storyline and left.
And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
So I made different choices and I got the exact same result. If I remember correctly. Oh, Batman's in this game.
Oh,
I've
shit.
forgotten that.
Oh, that's a good intro for the series. Falcone wanted to buy your house, and then he
Yeah, shouldn't that have been after the Catwoman scene?
he shot one. He made one turn in billiards.
He-
And that was it.
Yeah, look, he did an adventure. You know, Catwoman got away. Cue the title card, Batman. But instead, we have like political shit, and then go Batman.
I mean, strap in.
It's pretty representative of this game.
It's me.
So, did I tell you they actually ported one of their Telltale games to Netflix? Episode 1!
What?
The Minecraft story mode game is now playable on Netflix.
Playable on Netflix, like.
Yes.
Huh.
Make choices, and also there's another one, a Black Mirror one, where you make choices.
Huh. It doesn't surprise me they put the Minecraft one in there for some reason.
Yeah. But there's actually 2 of them now, so...
That is very strange.
I mean, the Black Mirror one had nothing to do with Telltale. I mean, there's just 2 interactive stories.
I keep the ticket stub in a little glass case. But occasionally...
Oh yeah, that's I think that's the Creeper.
See what she was really after.
Jack Ryder, I think, is the Creeper.
Creeper!
He's very impartial, this newsreader. She's one of those, like, opinion pieces. Just imagine a newsreader like today, Harvey Dent was seen soliciting with criminals. What a fucking shitbag, I hope he doesn't get elected. Hang on, did it say he's 26? I've sort of skimmed at it. Because that's the oldest looking 26-year-old I've ever seen.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm not reading all that. Just replacing Arkham Asylum with Arkham City, and then Arkham Knight, which is very disappointing.
The politics are too, like, exciting, so here's just some newsletters.
You know, I don't know what's worse, this story or Arkham Knight. Like, they were both really disappointing.
At least Arkham Knight, like, kinda made sense in, you know, the grand Batman story, I guess?
Yeah, it was just dumb.
It's like, here's a big
But it
plot
wasn't
twist that
boring,
everyone
it
saw
was just-
coming.
Yeah. Did Bruce Wayne write this himself? Like, is he that forgetful?
Who is this? Who's this big...
He's the guy from Memento.
That's not her name.
You never photograph? Cat burglar.
Yeah, that's the wrong name. This guy doesn't know anything about Batman.
I know this is like for the player's benefit, but it's just kind of weird that this exists in world.
Yeah. Also,
Like, he's literally writing this all out.
like, that's not good storytelling, honestly, when you have to, like, write everything down just to make sure your audience is caught up. Like, you should be able to kind of figure that out based on what's going on in the story. Also, everyone already knows all this.
Imagine if you're like the one person, this is the very first piece of Batman media you're exposed to.
Oh man, this Penguin character is great.
Batman is my favorite political drama.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
A hard drive?
I already have a phone. Who's saying that?
It's Hamilton Hill or something.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I don't know who that is,
Why?
but it's another political guy, so I totally tuned out.
Why is the chair... Like, why is the chair going to the floor? Why not just have the chair there?
So we can pace.
Encrypted.
Why not have a chair with wheels that you just push out the way?
Because that isn't nearly as expensive.
I always find you here.
Mr. Wayne, we're leaking money like crazy. Can you please stop building chairs on the floors?
Onto the computer. I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that. Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite a
What, you're gonna tell them about the Batcave, or?
That's,
Huh?
Well, he's just starting out. He doesn't know what he's doing. Give him a break.
what are we looking at?
Master Wayne, stop telling people you're Batman. Oh, right.
I'm going to psychic this hologram around.
Not a lot of buildings in Gotham.
Yeah, I think all of it. There's no real roads leading to half of it, you know.
But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Actually, it could be.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
See, we've only decrypted 0%.
Actually, I'm gonna keep an eye on
I
that.
saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to
Oh,
hear...
Miss Zellerback.
Literally had a pry bar.
Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from
He didn't fight.
I had
Yeah, that's right. I like. Didn't he get into a scuffle in my
I've
playthrough?
seen you take down worse than...
Oh yeah, but not here.
But I'd
But
already sold you
Thanks for that.
I have no interest in a
Bruce's face went all twitchy after that. What's he doing?
hold on, I need to put another advertisement.
For the record, your father despised...
He's like looking through his notes, like, I don't remember punching anybody. What happened?
Reputation.
back when it still had one.
It can...
What's he do? Cut another playthrough?
So people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new?
I don't
Why
like
did you
blue.
call her
I've seen
Catwoman?
her before.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully
This
she's
cat
just
burglar.
honest.
This woman. This
Oh,
Catwoman.
Codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her.
She reminds me of my animes,
You
Bruce.
can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I don't like being compared to a common criminal.
Now, I think you're missing the point. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's
I
office,
looked at the top left and there was text that
it would
says that
undo
Harvey's
all the
noticed
long
that.
nights and close calls we endured here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
Shut up, Alfred. The fuck do you know? Idiot.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men
I
worry.
care if you die,
Is that
but
an
me.
option? Is that not? Is this an option in the game?
One more worry for the list.
Oh, oh,
Why did what? Why does it have to be interactive?
no.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him...
The best thing is when there's an interactable part that is not a choice in any description. What the?
Yeah.
Oswald,
Oh.
however, took that role more literally than you.
Yeah, he's still, like
Charge illegal
throwing
boxing
playing cards
matches,
at people.
Arms dealing, prison stints.
That's a criminal ground.
Essex.
If I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now,
I mean, King of Fighters 14 needed more characters, so.
Yeah.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town.
There's probably a lot of things happening, like
Oswald's
at the
crimes,
same
numerous
time.
They may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
No, everything is a
There was
coincidence.
Trouble growing up, but
Or not a
fun
coincidence.
kind of trouble.
You know what I
We
mean?
both were.
Things happen.
Even though you and young
Shit
Master
happens.
Cobblepot used to be close. I'd advise you to
I know we used to be close. Why are you telling me
I know
this,
you can't
Alfred?
abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
It's a right shithole. MK Fire and Ice.
No, it's got to be in the middle of a cutscene to really.
Seeing him at 6 a.m. Oh, frame rate. I'm not even sure what's making the frame rate go down. Is it just because it's like...
Where are you, Oz?
Foliage and lighting, one of those two. Maybe that's a really intense fire that you can't see. Whoa, whoa, I'm going out of here. I'm gonna walk in circles till he shows up.
Who's Armstrong? That was informative, thank you.
Bruce Wayne will remember that. No,
I've changed my mind. Every time he says Oz, I just think of the fucking Wizard of Oz. Bruce, wait, hey, that's me.
Bruce? I'm named Bruce.
This guy stole my name. Up we go. Is this whole video just gonna be him going up and down the stairs?
Examine homeless person.
Ew, poor people.
I have examined the homeless person.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye.
What the fuck? He's like looking for Easter eggs, there's just nothing there. No, I'm homeless, damn.
Like Falcone guy bought my house. Hi, I'm moving in.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
There he is. Oh no, it's just a bundle of rags. I could do with some shopping.
These aren't supposed to be here, they're supposed to be in the shopping mall. Huh. That depresses
This
me.
must be one of those shopping parks.
Hey.
Beat it.
Are you for sale? I want to buy you. Shoves him in the cart.
So it's very obvious that he's playing this game for the first time. Perfect for a video long play.
Still, this is the best gameplay footage I can find.
Jesus. Boogie, 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 boogie.
Wall of cash.
Yeah, I've got those.
Goes through you.
I'm gonna hit you with the knife and it'll stab.
Hey, you heard it, man.
Also me.
The hell are you waiting for?
My choices. I'm reading them.
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
I'm gonna keep walking over here,
That's
yeah.
where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're in the moment! Come here.
I'm gonna propose to him! And you're ruining it! Oh my god.
Stay down.
Why didn't you use that before, like, to rob him?
Oh god.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Why does this all look so dumb?
This is my park! Mine! You hear that?
I'm supposed to live here.
Oh, Hey, Bruce. You've got a little, Yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh?
He's like, I don't
Nothing
recognize this
that
character at all.
starts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
What?
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now,
You can check out
I'm
my
trying
wonderful
to
lip syncing.
recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for
They
families.
really want to make the place safe for
Came from
kids,
all
don't
over
they?
to visit.
I don't think there's a single
Oh,
child
Mum
in
and
this
Dad, they
game.
put so much work in here.
Place
God, they never saw it
sucks.
like this.
Yeah, they need to bring out Baby Batman.
This place is a wreck. It's better off
Uh,
bulldozed.
I'm sure they would.
This park still matters to me, Bruce. It's all my folks left behind.
My folks were also killed at a movie theater.
Choose right through people.
Or a theater.
Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did.
I'm sure Wayne didn't know that.
There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the new life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
He's saying all this
Now
like
all
he
I
doesn't
need is
know.
this park.
I'm.
That's how exposition works.
No one should have to go
Hey, remember that time, Bruce, when your parents were murdered in the alley? Like, yes.
Well, at least with that, we already knew that. This, it's like, remember when the Penguin, Bruce Wayne were best friends? Good pals.
Well, I guess you need that here, though, because that's I've never heard of that outside of this game.
Exactly. Like,
At your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily.
Fuck.
Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest.
The face is really twitch.
well, I mean, he is a villain, so.
Oh,
Bruce kind of twitching over there. It's bloop.
it's very two-faced. I mean, penguin.
Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door.
Oh no.
And I'm here to let it in.
It's all coming back to me now.
Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see,
Can I have some money?
the window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said,
Yeah, don't do
it's
that.
not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
Ooh.
I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really.
You know, we're good friends and all, but I'm gonna,
Which is
you
why
know,
I'm warning you.
burn the city to the ground.
When this whole
Just
thing
fair warning.
starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
What? I'm gonna break some windows. But
Oh look, it's essentially my favorite game. Batman Telltale. Can't wait for the next Batman game. Batman Martha. Memorial Hospital.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Oh god, so many people.
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since
That game was really good.
Arkham has been a breeding ground.
And then they ruined it with Arkham Knight.
That game was really good, but then everyone started ripping off its combat system. Have you seen the new Spider-Man game? It's really good, but that's totally our combat. And stealth? When does Spider-Man ever use stealth? What a rip-off. This has gone on long enough. We are banning all Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum things.
A sizable contribution from
Fuck
this
you.
man here. We break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come.
Wow, that's so
Mr.
exciting.
Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
I have to talk. Hold on.
My parents loved
My,
Gotham.
hang on, let me
They
think about this.
invested their blood,
No, I shouldn't say that.
sweat, and tears
No, that's
in
not
this
something I
city.
would say. Okay, my parents loved this place.
You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask.
And then they died.
A hero who stood up to
It was
oppression
called
and
Zorro.
defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man.
Because they died.
This new facility will provide.
There's no face.
We have Two-Face and No-Face,
This
damn.
facility. And our
You
next
stole my
move,
face.
my hope is in Harvard.
Give me back my face!
Like that never happens again.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha
Not to get
Wayne,
like to the technical
and
things.
usher in a new
Can this game
era
do
of
like?
healing for
Can this
Gotham.
engine do like blurring, like depth of field? Oh, it's sort of. I don't know if it's supposed to be depth of field or it's just like a loss of detail on distant objects.
Let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
This engine is like
With the
push.
opening
Whoa.
of this new hospital, what does this mean for
Push way
Arkham
beyond its
Asylum?
limits.
What happens to the old building?
Thomas and Martha Hospital. How do you know that, Darren?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham.
Oh,
It's
right.
written behind you. Oh yeah.
Put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
They remembered that. Oh. The hard end of the bus.
Make
Oh.
friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest.
But I shook his
Next
hand.
question, please.
I'm not gonna
Um,
address the handshake, but
I am polite.
About the hospital, remember?
Jeez, Bruce got a smartwatch.
Bruce is one of those people.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this
Yeah, I forgot
day.
about this subplot, and I can't remember what happens with it. And oh my god, that guy on the right.
Care to comment?
How dare you? I didn't say that.
Evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm leaving.
I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later.
Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your
Yeah,
questions.
maybe we
from
shouldn't
here
shut
on out.
that guy's hand.
Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
You didn't mute your phone.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Well, he's doing like a public speech. Why would he? Oh, right, yeah.
Politics.
I keep thinking like how
Hey,
I don't want to say bad, but it's obviously a primitive engine. And then I think, oh well, you know, it looks a bit primitive, but it's an older game. Like, no, this only came out like what, 2 years ago?
Oh my god!
I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
Put everything back, but go ahead and do your job.
That's what we're here to find out.
This isn't like one of those
Maybe
weird
you
like
made a
ported to
mistake.
PS4 like years later kind of deals. Like, no, this was made for the PS4.
Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Need to be the guy doing your taxes.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top.
President.
I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself.
Damn it, Hank.
As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
What if he wasn't the mayor?
DA is going to hear about this.
Unless Harvey becomes a mayor, there's not much he can do. Can't smile.
Or Two-Face. I mean, but I don't think that's
I don't
gonna
know how
happen.
your neck ended up on
No,
my
no.
shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our
Why don't
sakes,
you
you've got nothing to
support his campaign?
Sorry. Sorry. Okay.
Once if I don't want to pick it up.
What the hell?
Martha!
Whose photo is this?
Martha.
Bruce, stay back.
The picture's fine, Bruce, isn't it? Just the frame. You...
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to.
Oh my
do
god, I
this.
can't believe there's a shootout going on in his house and he's not even paying attention.
It's like, oh, this glass is so expensive.
Remember when Spider-Man showed up in Civil War and they didn't like waste time like giving us his fucking origin again?
Yeah, right?
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but
We've all seen this like 50 times, so.
I'm busy.
I'm a bit busy right now, Miss Vale. As you can see, Gotham's finest, not the best house guests.
yeah, the kind who steal things. Listen,
Uh-huh.
Bruce, a scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
Stay
Who are
out
you?
of this, Miss Vale. There are enough reporters eviscerating my
Vicky
family's
Vale.
legacy.
I want to restore their legacy. The Waynes are synonymous with Gotham. You deserve better treatment than this. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they
How much
don't
gameplay has been
magically
in this
appear.
since we've started?
Someone is going
We've been in it
after
for an
my
hour.
family.
Depends what you mean by gameplay.
Obviously, this
I
seems
guess
to
I'd
be
have to mean the
identified
QuickTime
source.
events.
We have no idea who.
I guess I would rather have less.
And no one's even done their due diligence.
I suppose that's
At least
fair.
I can like listen and pay attention to this. When you're doing quick time events, you can't even process what the hell's happening.
Carmine
It's like a
Falcone
chore.
wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the roof.
Unlike this game.
I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop.
Oh, Batman
You
is
need to get
Troy
ahead of
Baker.
this. Your side
Ah.
is what matters, not wild speculation.
Didn't even know he did Batman. Well, I guess he does now.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
Troy Baker's like one of
That's
those kind of
exactly
just.
what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Like, he's in a lot of things, but he doesn't really have any notable characters of his own.
I was afraid they're gonna say Vicky will remember that, as in like she
You're
just
gonna get
recorded it,
this,
so of course she'll
Bruce.
fucking remember it.
The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
She'll remember.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family. We've done nothing.
Batman's
but
fought
support
Scorpion,
them,
but not
even in
Smoke.
its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence.
During this slow bit, you know, the whole game, looking up the voice actors. Obviously, Penguin his voice actor is American.
Oh, of course.
Shit, kind of explains that. He also in this game. He also voices Waiter.
My favorite villain.
He supplies additional voices in Dead Rising.
Great.
A warrant? What the hell's going on?
Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it
Vicky
down.
Bale was
Boys
Snow
ain't never
White
seen,
in The Wolf
shall we?
Among Us.
Press is already up my ass as it is.
Man,
She's
Wolf
in the
Among Us-
Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game, which I honestly forgot existed.
There was.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
And the cops raid my house, taking
Yeah.
everything
I did
related
not
to Wayne
even-
Enterprises.
I
The
think
I
I
don't know
heard
anything
about
about
that.
it.
Drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear.
Hill totally blindsided me on this one.
God damn it.
He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Batman.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies.
I just don't
Harvey
get it.
was Guile
Why
in
would Hill
a
stick his neck out
Street
for
in a
this?
Street Fighter
Just to
4
tangle
promotional
you up in
cartoon.
a frivolous investigation?
I think I've watched that.
It just doesn't make sense.
God.
I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few
Oh,
cheap
apparently,
evidence?
Harvey is the current voice of Knuckles,
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser.
and
Good.
apparently he's the voice of Guile in
God, what a
in
mess.
just like the main Street Fighter series.
Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away.
Kinda
but
looks like
I'm not sure if I can.
Knuckles.
If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us.
And then I'll get to rule Angel Island.
Jeopardize the entire campaign.
Then I'll
He's
go it alone. Got plenty of resources to fight this.
We're in a bind here, Bruce. I'll do whatever I can to help.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry, I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
And then
he's the voice of Cell in a bunch of games, but I don't think the actual TV show.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
So Catwoman is.
Just election nonsense.
I mean,
I
that's
think we
Catwoman.
both welcome a
Wow.
change of
These are.
topic.
Oh, sorry.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
Spoilers.
So you are.
Oh,
Pleasure to
it's
meet you, Miss.
it's Gotenks. It's Trunks. I said Gotenks like there's like 2 voices there.
It's a strong grip you've got
It's
there.
the kid Trunks.
Don't worry.
These are like the sort of voice actors like in loads and loads and loads of things, and they're good workers, but they've not really
Selena's new to
like.
town. I've been
They
showing
don't really
her
have
around
like,
the
oh,
office,
it's that
introducing
voice,
her
like
to
kind of things.
You're an excellent
Yeah.
tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses.
Mary
around town.
Jane Watson in the new Spider-Man game.
So, Miss Kyle.
Black Widow in MVC Infinite.
Let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
Supergirl in Injustice
I was
2.
mugged. I'm just angry I let that mask
Blaze the
get away
Cat.
with all my stuff.
She's the dub voice for Chun-Li in SF5.
I should have called you a car.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
It's like half paying attention, so I thought he said called her a car as in,
Probably
like,
long gone by now.
name her a car.
Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market.
Uh-huh.
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under
No, you're a
control.
cat, not a
Do you?
dog.
I'll handle it. Someone
Was
at
that a
the
leaf
office
that just
has to know
vanished?
what's going on.
Why have they got candles during the day?
Excuse
It's
me a
fancy.
moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
No, that's stupid. Also, those leaves are totally disappearing.
Hold on. I gotta take this phone call. Wait, no. I'm not Harvey.
We just pause the game. So sorry, I was busy looking up voice actors because this game is so interesting and captivating.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Nice to meet the real you.
so it's like I know you're Batman. How does she know he's Batman?
Likewise.
He has, like, a little cut on his mouth.
Oh right,
This
okay,
explains a lot,
less
actually.
definitive.
How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys.
Yeah, there was, like, a
Maybe
piece of
plan
paper that
would be
rolled by, and it,
surprised.
like, was overshadowed by the
Not to
object behind
mention,
it.
Everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice this time?
Well, it depends on you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse?
I do it to lose money.
I have to. But you...
I just
Don't
like
take a
hitting
risk.
people.
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere.
Just
How
gonna remember that non-information.
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me too.
My
Hope you got
heart.
some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone.
I don't
You
really
owe
get how
me.
that's his problem.
If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences. In fact,
I don't like
it's not how I feel.
consequences.
All right, you want my help?
I don't like it that actions have reactions. Like, what the
You can
fuck,
give me
man?
back the drive.
Not possible.
Just wanna go crazy, just
Listen,
kill a bunch of
I don't
people
have
and
a
just
lot
get
of
away with
time.
it.
My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No, give me the drive.
Don't piss me off.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
I
What are
love
you
that her
supposed to
body
do?
was completely stiff, but her neck was craning around, so just...
I was
Better
distracted by a Madverse City phoning.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people
Tell
working
me,
on it.
bitch.
We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already.
No
Sorry,
dogs.
But I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Being
Oh, all right then.
Bruce Wayne
Don't
is
forget to change
very
into your suit.
complicated.
Bat suit. I mean, oh wait, I went too far with that analogy. Oh, Bruce will remember that.
And then it gets smudged and it just says screw it up and he's like, oh, okay.
He's the guy from Memento.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No
Jeez, how long has it been since he put the bat suit on?
It's quiet.
Let's see, I'm just scanning the timeline here.
Roughly an hour? More?
13 minutes. Just shy of an hour.
Jesus.
And that's obviously depending on how you play this game.
Why?
Like, why have I got to do that? It's like, it's the only real interactive thing I want is the dialogue choices, things that actually matter. I don't like pressing buttons just to open doors. It's just stupid. It's a chore.
I think it's there entirely to make him look stupid whenever you don't press anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
The Riddler. I don't know, I'm just speculating. I'm just gonna go to Riddler and punch the fuck out of him. I just hate that guy. Fucking riddle me this. Why don't you riddle my fucking fist through your face, you piece of shit? I just don't like the Riddler.
Hey, Green.
He just keeps harassing the Riddler. I didn't do anything, Batman. He's like, yeah, I know you didn't. I just fucking hate you. He's just a bully.
This is for Batman Forever, you piece of shit.
Vile stuff.
Where's Big Riddle now, bitch?
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury.
Well, I mean,
you could bury that, I guess. But...
You get a plastic bag. Well, it clearly wasn't a Mortal Kombat character because there's like less than 5 web cages.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it.
There have been
You know, I've met Batman. I've met Scorpion. My friend Scorpion. You know Scorpion?
Alfred, I met Batman. He was here. He's a pretty cool guy.
That's how he throws. That's how he throws people off that he's Bruce Wayne.
Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
I don't know why I read that as linked together to hell.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
I don't know, Alfred. Maybe it could. I'm gonna find out.
How do I...
I'm assuming that gives him, his suit gives him strength, because, like, he shouldn't be able to do that.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Blame the bullet. He started it.
Oh, you gotta link this shit up.
Bullet.
Gore.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what...
A bullet?
Was it the bullet?
This guy's playing this for the first time, isn't he?
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Canisters of explosives.
Ah. Hey,
It's a
what happened to you?
The force grows thinner every day.
It's a good thing I don't have midichlorians in my blood or whatever.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
We just have a time skip there. There was a bicycle here.
Someone drove off after the explosion. White Rose.
Rose.
Falcone's call.
So pretty.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his
What?
Good thinking, sir.
Drones are popular now.
That bad?
No, that's a good thing.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
Catwoman.
Not natural causes, then.
But we've already being sarcastic, Alfred. I really can't tell.
Skylight Club.
Who like takes matches from a hotel or whatever? Like that
It's
pops
like
up
the
so
most.
often.
It's the most. Yeah, it's the most cliched. Where's he been? Oh, he's got this matchbook. Oh, that's where he's been. Like, I've seen that in so many things. Yet I can't even remember the last time I saw like a book of matches like that.
We live in an age of drones, but no one's got like a fucking lighter. Let me just stick
man,
this
what the
fucking
fuck?
rhubarb into him. Rebarb.
What are you trying to do, Bruce? I'm just a sick fuck.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round.
I may not like to kill, but I don't mind
This
like
could have
fucking around with
superheated the
dead
contents of
bodies.
the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
There's a lot of human flesh, actually.
This was done by a human. I've narrowed it down. What? He fired a bullet out of his hand? Oh god, this fucking idiot's playing this for the first time. Like, don't make a video, like, know what you're doing first before you decide to make a long play, for God's sake.
But then he'll know all the twists and turns.
Woo!
He's psychic! Wow!
Yeah, maybe he had telekinesis. We're dealing with, trying to think of a DC character that has telekinesis. The Riddler.
I knew it was the Riddler.
I don't think Master Wayne, he doesn't have telekinesis. It was him! I'm gonna kick the shit out of him!
He's trying to trick you with his riddles.
Riddle me this. Riddle me this. Who has telekinesis? Me.
Find a connection.
Yeah, I think the bullet hole came from the gun.
That blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
But that's what the Riddler wants you to think. The guy actually threw it.
He threw a bullet.
I know who did this. Colonel Volgan of Rue. Hands with blood, ripped up
Cox shredded this merc to pieces.
What?
How?
Why?
The nerve agent.
The Riddler. I'm just gonna make that a thing now. Poor Edward Nigger was just sitting there, he's like, he hasn't done anything. Batman just goes, I know what you did!
You have that Joker gas, right? That's what made him do this.
The Riddler's patented Joker gas.
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode.
Calls it that because it's a big joke to him, the sick fuck.
Cops moved in to stop the theft.
Gotta go. Oh no!
Then things turn grim.
It's like I get the limited animation for these hologram things, but like the cops like super intricately and like detailed. It's weird.
Same sniper, same type of bullet.
How's he doing this?
They're all Mr.
It
Game
wouldn't
Watch.
take like months of programming. Like you at least have to, even if like the animations and the cop models are built in. Like, does he always have a pose for a cop clawing a guy's face who's hanging upside down on a table at its mid-level?
Yeah, and if he encounters a new villain, then he has to spend all night making a new model for him.
Yeah.
Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
It's like in Blender or whatever.
Like, it would make more sense if they actually showed it, like, as, like, a flashback, as in, like, him imagining it happening. But actually being part of the hologram,
this.
it's like, yeah, you make it seem like he actually
Stupid.
made this just so he can show himself what he's thinking.
Can't he just think? Like, why does he have to have it visual? Is he that much of a fucking idiot? Just like,
Did the player press start when they were supposed to press X? Like, seriously?
which one's that? Maybe this is the first time he's ever played on a PlayStation.
Clear vantage point.
I get that you'd have like a pose for someone holding a gun and crouching, but like the guy clawing his face off, like, oh yeah, no, I've seen this before. Classic Riddler. Sorry.
You gotta pocket that joke for all the boring political shit later on.
So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
That's so stupid. That's so lame. Oh, I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
Initiating Japanese Batman.
Oh no.
My turn.
What? Is the sound all fucked up?
Sound effects, hello?
Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Oh, damn. Oh, I needed to know that, but okay. I think this was the part of the game where I just started getting bored and I started making him act out of character.
You trying to scare a confession out of me? I will.
Yeah.
Your bones will.
I got my scary voice on.
Let me turn it up an extra octave. God, that fucking scene from Spider-Man Homecoming.
True what they
say. Interrogation mode.
Oh yeah.
Where are they?
Give me a reason to
I
stop.
kind of felt that film tried too much comedy, but that bit fucking had me breaking up in laughter.
All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
We'll start dancing.
So it's like pushing him back and forwards. No.
What?
Intimidate the bowels.
That barrel's gonna tell me everything.
The Catwoman is supposed to
If you don't tell me what I want to know, your friend the bowel is gonna get a beating.
So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us.
You should carry a barrel around with him all the time because heading those just gets all the information he needs.
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
Okay, you're free to go.
No.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know!
Wait a minute, explosions? I remember this from earlier.
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal!
Yeah, I'm a bat. You figured it out. Good job.
You're fat! You're supposed to be a...
Yeah, I think I broke his arm just because I was just like, fuck it, I want to see what happens.
Think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Send a cleanup unit to the docks. Warehouse 133.
Gordon, my favorite. We'll talk to him.
Hey! Freeze! Don't move!
Stand down, Montoya.
No.
Oh.
Thank God. He was about to kill me.
You want to tell me what the hell this is all about?
I told you he was
There
about
was an
to kill me.
explosion. That's
What are
all I
you
got.
waiting for?
You better look into the Riddler.
Falcone. I thought he'd been a little quiet lately.
Falcone stole.
He left me a mystery to solve, therefore it must be the Riddler.
Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need
He left his white flower.
Releases it.
The Riddler flower.
You already have one.
Get the Justice League Task
You're
Force.
taking this too far, Bruce.
Okay.
I know it was a VO, but it just made it seem like Alfred was up in the rafters.
That seemed like it was in the wrong scene. Like we're gonna cut and he's in the Batcave and Alfred's not gonna say anything.
You assume the persona.
Either that, or it was like supposed to be like a seamless transition, like you know,
Oh,
carry
but-
from one to the other, but the fucking loading.
That probably was
Your
it, yeah.
parents didn't raise you this way, and neither did I.
No, they didn't raise me at all because they're dead.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the
The
hospital.
Riddler.
Thought he meant his dad.
It might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
Good. No, I'm just gonna quickly look up who's Alfred.
You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents.
And there's a Scottish man.
Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject.
Oh my god.
The burden of advice.
Okay, this won't mean anything to you, but he's the voice of Pepperami.
Who?
Yeah, it's like meat product commercials where he goes like ah! He starts running around screaming. That's a good salesman. I mean, don't you want to buy some now?
Just Alfred just showing up on a commercial. He's like, ah!
Pretty much.
Meat!
It made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate,
You're right, I need a
remember
drink.
why you started all this. Remember that boy.
I got some
in the
tickets
alley.
for you.
I won't forget.
Bruce will not forget this.
Neither will I.
Alfred will not forget this.
Apparently he will, because the game didn't tell me what.
Well, back into the fray again.
Duh. So many screens.
The Waynes have,
Juanez.
have
Alfred, read for me. Wait, that's from, like yesterday, what? Or like days ago at this point, I think. Mr. Wayne, did you want to actually look at the data? Okay. No one will look at Harvey.
I know.
Who's Harvey again? I don't remember. She's pretty.
I was able to point it out.
But you did give her a quote. What? Whatever.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal
That
arms,
spreadsheet.
drug running, mob hits, money laundering.
Probably.
Falcone's been involved in everything. And it goes back years.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred.
You could like imagine if you just like turn that on, like there's someone there and they just don't expect it. Suddenly came on, like it would scare the shit out of them.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
Oh shit, there's a giant in Gotham City.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could
Yes,
release
we need
the
a second
evidence through
option.
proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most.
What about the third option? We leak this to the Riddler. I honestly can't remember what I chose. I think I chose Gordon because why the fuck would you give it to a journalist?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know why you would, but in this universe, that's again the problem with this game is it's like I know the characters, so I know Gordon's like trustworthy. It's not like I just met him and I don't know what his allegiance is. It's like, oh no, it's James Gordon.
But at the same time, they
He
like
is
keep
always-
changing things up to the point where you're not really sure anymore.
Whatever Falcone is planning.
Yeah, but like just from like meeting Gordon in this, you know, he's gonna be like a normal portrayal.
Yeah.
And like, not to spoil anything, Vicky turns out to be kind of weird, but that's a character I've seen so little of. I just don't really care. Like she was in the '89 Tim Burton movie, and that's kind of it for adaptations.
That thing made a lot of noise.
I hear trains, but I don't see trains.
We couldn't render them.
This is a silver bullet.
No, it's paper.
It's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
Although I probably should ask.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong.
Because Vicky Vale was not a good option.
Hell out of this.
I had two options. One was kind of dumb.
We've been looking for this kind of firepower for years.
It wasn't really my choice.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke.
I've got a cigarette right here.
Cancer coming my way as it is.
And stop smoking, you idiot.
Thank you. Honestly.
That was supposed to be a metaphor, but it was just like he's looking right at a cigarette as he said that.
I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling...
Man, these things are gonna kill me.
I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't going to change a thing about the investigation of your family.
Huh? Oh, that.
I forgot about that because it was so
I
boring.
like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet. Until we find nothing, though, I gotta play bad cop.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both.
Damn, I'm gonna get
Tired of
cancer.
staring at his mugshot.
This mugshot has also given me cancer.
I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet.
And I'm a detective, so... Oh wait, no, he's a commissioner. Never mind.
We're just walking through it.
What you're holding...
I thought he was gonna disappear, but then I'm like, oh, because he's not Batman at the minute.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Or
Hey,
Lieutenant, right?
Stick to Jim.
Call me Jim, damn it!
Earthworm Jim.
It's gonna walk right into that plant.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown.
It's good that he's meeting him in a nice, nice part of the city.
Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Hold on. Why
He
does he
keeps doing that.
pausing?
I need to start the car.
It's one of
I've
those-
never, all my years playing games, like, how the fuck do you confuse the X button for the start button?
I'm kind of hoping that he actually like edited out like, you know, him having to go do something, you know. But
I hope so, but it comes up every time he has to press X.
yeah,
Or cross, if you want to be technical.
he has to pause the game to remember which controller he's using. Like, hold on.
This is one of those things that's just gonna seem like really dated in another 10 years. Like, oh, remember drones?
It seems dated now.
Yeah. Although I don't know if you heard the airport in London was shut down because somebody was flying drones around there. So they had to shut down the airport during Christmas.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and they don't really know how to deal with them. So I suppose they're in the news again. I'll give it that. Like, there's literally like people, just because it's such a new technology, people don't really know how to get rid of them.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh.
I can't believe you'd call the crime syndicate unorganized.
Not anymore.
I take offense to that.
I like how the joke is just like a crime one. Hey, we're criminals.
The entire floor is under surveillance. You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time.
It's like they never talk about like TV shows or their general interests. Like, they have to be talking about crime things because they're criminals.
In lockup.
Yeah, like that.
What did they pinch him for now? Some hits down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi?
What about that pop music they play now all the time? It's terrible. No, just crime? Okay.
Man, just shoot bullets through the windows with a drone. just shoot them in the leg, I guess.
This isn't Batman v Superman.
No broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
It's gross. Yeah, does anyone see this drone, like, just...
Yeah, it's not exactly subtle. It's like got fucking neon lights on it.
just freaking out over there?
The White Rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
Because I'm going to
Good
punch
one.
him and spill some of his blood, but not kill him because I'm Batman.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards.
How is no one seeing that?
They're all distracted talking about the Mafia.
I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Oh yeah, you get to choose like if you smash them through a table or whatever. That makes it no difference.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Everyone has a couple of options. I'm glad you chose that because I don't really know how you'd hit.
Just
Yeah, come on, you
imagining
can do it.
with like a tablets and they're trying to drag these things around. He's failing at it and fumbling with it. And he's like, duh. Hold on,
So-
Alfred. I gotta be perfect. Is he powerbombing him?
Yeah. Because sitting powerbomb. But it's like through the screen door. That doesn't really look like it would hurt that much. I mean, it's just a bit of wood. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want I wouldn't want it to happen to me. But
Yeah, I think it's
the
mostly
table would hurt more.
mostly the part where he hits the ground that's gonna hurt. But they're like, oh, the wooden screen. Yeah. We gotta break something, otherwise it won't look cool. I should link it to this guy.
I made the link and saw this.
I'm not actually seeing the options either. It's just like, he just looks like he's just like, well, there's a pillar and there's a guy.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. He's gonna get so much cancer.
You know, it'd be cool if they like, well, maybe not this story, but like the intertwine this with like Arkham, like the actual Arkham game.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I think I'd rather just like be pissed off when they cut back to the political talking.
This one might be tricky.
Actually, yeah, that would be.
I've got it covered, Al.
I'm gonna throw a batarang through his head.
What is the worst story, this or Arkham Knight?
Arkham Knight's like, like just predictable and kind of dumb. This one's boring and weird. I think this is worse. I mean, at least Arkham Knight is, you know, a game.
Have you formulated your plan of attack?
I can't even remember the Arkham Knight story that much.
I'm going at it.
It's just like the Red Hood thing, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Except they had to like shoehorn Arkham in it because that's the name of the franchise.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, like, this is dumb, but at least it's an original story, whereas Arkham Knight just feels like a lesser version of a story that already exists.
I would love it if he failed this QuickTime event. It's like he spent all this time planning it out, and then he went, oh wait, hold on, what was I doing?
Oh, let's see the power bomb. That's more of a... I don't know what you'd call that. The forward monkey flip. That would just... If that actually landed on his head, he would be dead. That would just shatter his soul.
I'm here.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Where are the hors d'oeuvres?
Shit, I didn't plan for this bit.
I didn't realize there'd be other guys, but there'd just be like the 4.
Oh no, a gun! I'd laugh so hard if you press start there. You see, when you play, at least now I can actually tell what's going on. When you're playing it, you're not even...
Yeah.
You're not watching what's happening, you just... Nice one. Oh shit, I just killed 2 of my brothers. No, run Gotham.
I'm
What
gonna
the
say.
fuck is that?
Good one. You kind of surprised him and he dropped his gun.
Like he shoots a like a grappling thing through the floor and just goes, "What the hell is that?" Sound mixing?
I'll turn up the music so you can't hear me.
That's pretty funny. I'm honestly, like, I was wondering if it was going to imply that the EMP was going to disable his AK. I'm like, that's not how guns work. Turn him into Two-Face.
Fire.
Ooh.
Fire.
Stay down, Falco. We can end this now.
You've got a lot to learn, kid.
Oh no.
How and why did I make that as fishing blow?
I've never did a fishing bowl.
How the fuck would a crime boss manage to get that turret installed? Like, who do you go for that? Who do you go to get that installed? How do you justify that when like you sold that building? You're not a criminal, right? No. What's that? Home defense.
Answers now.
You wouldn't. Alright.
The chemicals. Where are they?
Where is the Riddler?
I found your calling drops. The White Rose.
You think I wanted
You can't fool me. I know you're the Riddler.
Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bat.
Eh?
Really?
Okay.
Well, if you did manage to stab him, what do you think is gonna happen?
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Plus,
He is not holding him.
They're mine, alright? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
Dax!
No, we're done.
The Riddler.
Somebody's watching now.
Blue.
Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Do I want to go over here or go over there?
Oh, yeah. What?
I guess the other one was to let him go or something, but it wasn't very clear.
Oh, wait. Christ almighty.
Spill it,
This guy's
Falcone,
voice.
while you
Oh, Christ Almighty!
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
No, I'm not. I mean, I bet he's not.
Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Let's say, what the hell was he looking at?
Alfred.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
What the fuck? Thank you, now die.
I'm glad you got that little quip in, you know, as policemen are known to do.
It's not easy to kill one person.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss
Did he just overlap himself there?
who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the...
Oh, he has eyes closed for like 10 seconds straight. I was like, what the fuck?
Why is he showing his ID card? It's like, isn't that kind of like, I don't know how they work, but not like showing your bank details on TV.
For generations, the big W on the
They didn't have a picture of him apparently, but they did apparently take his ID.
You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham.
Can't we just use the picture from the ID? Can't you just crop? Jeez, I'm just a video editor. I don't know how to do that crazy shit.
Reputation called into question.
No, I'm sad looking.
This box is 16 by 9. The portrait isn't. So what am I supposed to do? Stretch it?
Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, maybe just as
seen here.
as his parents.
I'm sorry, we're having technical problems.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
Isn't Batman technically a criminal who is organized?
Yeah. I mean, that's why the cop shot at him.
Yeah. You know what the difference is between Batman and the Mafia? Only one of them's organized. Oh, there's 4 more episodes of this.
The suit, the car, this entire
There's 4 more parts
cave.
to this one episode, right?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want
Yeah,
any
this is
more
part
innocent
1.
people to die.
Episode 1.
If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me?
You better dangle him off a building.
Alfred!
Oh god, I've got all that shit with the fucking penguin and the children of Arkham or whatever.
Oh god, yeah.
It's a reassuring note when you take away from episode 1 is, oh my god, there's 4 more of these.
But no, wasn't there 4 more of episode 1, meaning that there's actually like 9 more of these?
Oh, Christ. So these are the things that actually matter?
I guess. I mean, how much do they really matter, though?
Yeah, look, 75% of people gave it to the guy who makes sense. And 25% of people were just bored and just want to see what would happen. That's the problem, like, everyone knows how Batman's supposed to act.
Let's see, there was a lot of, like, yeah, 33, 75. Is it only, like, 5 people play this game or something?
Yeah, how old is this video? Is this, like... Oh, this is when it first came out. Oh, this dumbass is like, oh, I'm gonna do a review of the game afterwards. He's playing it for the first time.
Parents died. They left me
So he just literally just bought the game and go like, I want to make a video.
son and their secrets.
Oh, is this a trailer for the next part?
I
Yeah.
would never betray them. Your parents were good.
Oh my god!
No matter what that thug Falcone told you.
That was all a
Swear to
loading
me,
screen for
there's
the
no
rest of the
truth to
trailer.
it.
Oh god.
Oh, for fuck's
The
sake.
evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Wait, Batman beating up mobsters? Yeah.
Yeah, what was he doing previously? Oh no.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham.
It's radioactive, and that can't be good.
Distance myself. I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Wait, you will find anyone who stands in your way? What?
You wanna buy the season pass? No, not now. What is video editing?
Jesus. Seriously, what was the fuck is that? I will find the truth in anyone who stands in my way? What does that mean?
Yeah. I will find the people who are in my way.
You got in my way, well, I found you. Christ. So you ready to do the next 9 parts?